Welcome back to the series of splits pose, where I'm teaching you how to enter into splits pose and how to make this pose work for you. I split this tutorial up into two parts. Part 1 is the warm-up, which is very important, so if you haven't warmed your body up, make sure you check this one out. And part 2 is this one, where I'm teaching you how to actually get there and what to keep in mind if you're entering into splits pose to prevent injuries and make this a safe pose for you. For this video, you might need 2 yoga blocks or a stack of books. Without any further ado, let's get into it. We're starting off in downward facing dog. Make sure that your hips are reaching up high and your spine is long and straight. Stepping the right foot towards the front in between of the hands. And bringing either your yoga blocks or the stack of books underneath both of your hands. This way you will be a little bit higher, allowing you to be more controlled here of how much you actually want to enter into splits pose. Sliding the right heel towards the front and the left toes towards the back, slowly working your way down. If you're just beginning to work on splits pose, make sure that you're pointing the front toes. If you're flexing and the toes are reaching up high, it's an extreme hamstring stretch for the right leg. You can either keep your hands on the block or the books, or remove them and bring them underneath your right leg and the right sitting bone, allowing you to rest down without sinking too much into the pose. Don't forget to breathe deeply here, keeping an upright body where you're opening the chest and the shoulders are dropped down away from the ears. Just like we learned in the warm-up, it's very important to keep your hips squared, showing towards the front. So drawing the left hips to the front and the right to the back. At first, staying 30 seconds into split pose might be already enough. So press into the hands, stepping into the back into downward facing dog. Very good work here. Now bringing the left foot to the front in between of the hands. Bringing either your blocks or the books underneath your hands. Slowly sliding the left heel to the front and the right toes towards the back. Make sure that you're keeping your hips leveled, showing towards the front. Rather than just opening up and flopping down, make sure that you're staying active, engaging everything, even your core. Moving your hips towards the front, keeping them squared. I know this will prevent sinking down further, but it's very important to prevent injuries. So rather stay up a little bit higher, keep everything engaged, and then slowly, once your flexibility allows and it gets used to it, sinking further down. Until then, stay a little bit higher and stay safe. Finding your variation either with the hands on the books or underneath the left leg and left sitting bones to relax down. Pressing into the hands, stepping into the back, downward facing dog. Amazing work. You did it. Splits on both sides. Repeat those exercises, including the warm-up, every day for a couple of weeks to see the results. And I promise they will come. To cool the body down and close the practice, make sure you're doing some grounding exercises sitting on the floor. So go ahead, sit down on your butt, extending the legs out in front of you, keeping a straight spine. Bringing in the right leg. And then twisting towards the right side. So hugging the right leg with your left arm, right hand towards the back. Gazing towards the right side, slightly towards the back. Coming back to center, extending the right leg, bringing in the left one. Hugging the left leg with your right arm, left hand behind you. Keeping that straight spine, twisting, massaging the internal organs. Grounding down through your sit bones. Releasing, coming back to center, rolling down onto your back, hugging your knees in, placing the hands onto the knees and rolling gently over your spine. coming back to stillness. This is the end of today's practice. So as I said, repeat this over and over again to see the results. Be very gentle and careful. Always listen to your body. Never force yourself into anything that doesn't feel right. I wish you an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. I will see you in the next video. Until then, have an amazing time.